Okay, today will be the last session of the introduction of candidate of the Workers' Party. So by now, by today, after today, you will know who are the candidates from the Workers' Party. I'm sure there was a sense of tension and emotion at the last introduction of candidates yesterday, where one of the candidates who was introduced broke down and having very emotional feelings that expressed publicly. This is the first time I can recall that it happens at the Workers' Party introduction of candidates or during election. And I can't understand how Watson feel and why when it came to that, I think sometimes it's not really be able to control. In Mandarin say that 男人有泪不轻弹，只是未到伤心处。所以不是男人没有泪，男人和女人一样，都是人，都是感情的动物，都有泪。I suppose I was luckier than Watson. When I joined the Workers' Party and decided to go into politics, actually my parents-in-law were also worried. But they were very considerate. They were very good in-laws. They asked, same thing like, the children, just married, children young, why not wait till the children grow older? My response was that, yes, when the children grow older, I also grow older. Age, I think, is important. But they were supportive at the end of the day. And of course, importantly, my wife is very supportive. She's a very brave woman. And because at the point in time when I went into politics, I had to tell her, look, one day I may go to jail because my predecessor, JBJ, went to jail before. So I think that was the situation. And today, I believe there are much of changes today compared to 30 years ago when I took the plunge to politics in Singapore. But having said that, you can see 30 years later that this unspoken worry or fear inside many people, probably of my generation and older generation, of participating in opposition politics, especially if you are offering yourself as a candidate. And this is something that has been bothering me for a long time. And that's why I have said earlier also that perhaps it doesn't help the society to grow and to develop. And that's why, I believe in earlier press conference, I urged Singaporeans that if you don't support the Workers' Party, then please don't say that you are fearful and all that, because there's nothing to be fearful about. Today, I can see we are all here, and I'm not disappeared from Singapore after I participated in politics. But I think we have to ponder why, as a society, this could happen, and over generations. And despite Singapore moving economically from the third world to the first world economy, despite that we say, or the PAP government says that we want to be on the first league of the world in infrastructure and everything, and we want to be a first world nation. But how can a first world nation, in which the citizens are so fearful in participating in politics and are so worried what we are, what kind of society we are? And this is a legacy of the previous PAP government. And this is also a price, my friends, we pay, and we have paid for our economic development, for a strong government. Do you want this to continue? Do you think moving forward, this is going to be positive, going to be good for the country, for Singapore to develop? for you to be creative, for our children to have a good future, you have to think carefully. And you decide on polling day, 7th of May. I think we've come thus far. And this is an election which I say is an important election. It will be a watershed election. And I urge voters to think carefully before you cast your vote.